Happy 80th birthday, Genna. Your family and I have got together to make this film about your life, celebrating all your achievements and reminiscing over some of the funny, amusing, happy incidents of the past. And we want to call this film Ollie. You've always lived life to the full, and there we have the saying on the little motto on the back of our Land Rover: one life, live it. And the first letters of each word stand for Ollie. So we'll dedicate this film to Ollie because you have taught us how to live life to the full. Well done, Genna, and happy birthday.
Ground control to rocket ship Ollie. Are you ready for takeoff?
Ollie to ground control. Ready for takeoff.
All right, Ollie, you are go for launch. We wish you all the best on your journey through the stars. Takeoff in 3, 2, 1. Hello, this is Liam Callenborn from Ground Control. As you have just seen, our two brave astronauts, Geraldine and Harold, have just taken off on their space adventure. They will be completing 2 missions. The first is to orbit the Earth and look down upon all the influential people that they have met in their life, like their family and friends. And the second mission will be to visit various constellations that represent different moments in Geraldine's life. So let's begin on this 80th birthday adventure. Right now, rocket ship Ollie is flying over the United States. And if Geraldine and Harold look very carefully, they can see Anne-Marie and Chad waving up at them from southern Illinois.
So she's supposed to be passing by, isn't she?
Should be. What's that over there?
Yeah, that could be it.
I think it's her.
Wow, happy birthday, Geraldine!
Happy 80th, Geraldine.
Happy 80th from Southern Illinois.
Man, she's going pretty fast.
She is, but she's got a heavy foot. So, wow. I can't believe she's made it to the stars. What a dream.
Say hi to E.T. first.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, the weather here, as you can probably see from there, is, snow and 17 degrees?
It's cold out here in December.
Yeah, wish you were here, but wow, look at her go. Anyway, boy, it just makes me remember when I first met him 20 years ago, actually, 20 years ago, and they need a house sitter, so what better place to bring 2 warthogs to raise than the bathtub of my new friends. And she spent a whole day and a half helping me get the food together to try to keep Rosie and Mogo alive, and Rosie made it, and so not only did they adopt a warthog, they adopted me and Tozy, and house sat with Tozy for me and take them on 5-kilometer walks. And what else? Oh, I loved cooking dinners with you, Geraldine. I learned so much, especially salads. And that's always been a great memory of mine. And the cheetah project. The one thing that really stands out is we were trying to get a cheetah in a box. I had Harold in there trying to hold a pink bedspread. I need an extra pair of hands. And there's Geraldine behind the shade cloth on the other side. I'm like, hey, Geraldine, will you come in here and help? And she's like, no ways, no ways. And it's like, okay. But she would budge. But she was always there with cups of hot water for me, as we send off the animals for release and stuff, because I didn't drink tree then, but I do now. But yeah, those are good memories.
I remember we were in Ihaha and the storm came and it was pouring and the wind was blowing, and me and you and Harold were trying to hold the tent together, and Geraldine was just sitting in the landing looking at us, pointing, laughing.
Yeah, I think she's kind of doing it now too.
I think she is. She's a pretty good driver. Yeah. She's doing pretty good just hovering there.
I'm seeing she's just like, come on, man, just let's get going.
Remember we were canoeing at the Tennessee River, and something happened, and she decided to just dive in, and her hat was just sitting there floating on the water.
Yeah.
And Harold's like, my passport is close to my heart.
Yep.
I cannot save you.
And here we are in our honeymoon. I'm thinking, so this is how husband and wives go. The husband clutches the passport while the wife goes in to drink. And her neat little Navy SEAL entry as she came up through the water with her hat on her head, just shaking her head, laughing, and wading out of the Tennessee River. I hope we could be the couple just like them when we're like almost 100.
Me too. So much fun, so many memories. So good to see you. Thanks for coming to the Northern Hemisphere on your way to space.
No kidding. Gee, we look forward to another 80 more.
Hey, and don't forget, right now going on is the Ursids meteor shower. The Ursids meteor shower. So whatever you do, avoid the meteors and the pigeons.
And don't zig if you need to zag. We love you, Geraldine. Happy birthday.
Thanks for coming by.
And thanks for our mugs.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Look at her go.
Now, rocket ship Ollie is flying over South America, so they should be able to see Andrew and his family in Panama City.
Caleb, there's a lot of birds up here. Jeez, what are they?
I don't know.
Turkey vultures, I think, on migration. Wow.
Look, there's something else up there.
What? Where?
Right above.
Right above it. What is it?
Eli, come look.
It's a rocket. Oh, quickly, get a
Wait,
photo.
wait.
Eli, look, right up
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Jeez, I wonder what it is. Oh, you know what?
Granny's rocket.
Granny's rocket.
Hi, Granny.
Hi, Granny.
Happy birthday.
Happy 80th. Wow.
We wish we could see you blow out your 80 candles.
What is
Oh,
it?
come,
What is
Rebecca,
it?
Rebecca,
What is
look,
it? What's
look.
all that like
Oh,
the
quickly.
fuffle?
It's Granny's rocket.
Hi, Granny. Happy birthday, Granny.
Wow, Granny, wow, that's amazing. Well, good to see you, Granny, and really well done on the 80th. That's an amazing achievement, and we wish you a very, very happy birthday. We're sorry we can't be there with you, but we know you're going to have a nice time. Okay, well, bye, Granny.
Bye, Granny. Have a great birthday.
Next, we'll be passing over Great Britain.
Happy birthday, Geraldine. I'm so glad you had a lovely party yesterday. Would have loved to have been there. Anyway, just have a great day and we'll be thinking of you. Lots of love. Bye.
Geraldine, I'm looking skyward from Little Melton in Norfolk on this beautiful day, the 16th of October, just before your birthday, to wish you a very, very happy birthday. Jupiter's beautiful in the sky at night next to the half moon, so we think of you as we stargaze through our various skylights in our beautiful cottage in Norfolk, sending you lots and lots of love for a very happy birthday, with love from all of us here in sunny Norfolk. Bye bye.
Now, rocket ship Ollie is flying over Africa, and there are many people wanting to say hello to you.
Yes, there we are. Hello, Genna. Happy birthday. Congratulations on achieving this huge milestone with such aplomb and grace. Oh, we've made a lot of memories together in the more than 57 years we've known each other, through carefree single stage to married to motherhood and now to grannyhood. Thank you for everything you've done for me in these wonderful past years. So much warm hospitality, so many dinners, so many Christmas days, so many memories from Spain to Germany, Norseman to Gaborone. And thanks so much. It's been a great ride. And now I wish you a very happy future, filled with good health, and just continuing your fulfilled life so close to nature. Love you lots. Bye-bye. Start.
Hello, Genna. We envy you being on a spacecraft going around the Earth, because this is the greatest day in my life was the moon landing of the Americans on the moon. And I envy you with your stars and your knowledge of stars. And thank you for letting me be your MacGyver when I could fix your urn and the lock on your kist. And we wish you a happy, happy time for the rest of your year, of your 80th year. Love from Ellen and Dinah in Johannesburg.
There, I'm there. Hi.
No, you're not in properly.
Hi, Anne.
Alistair, come a bit backwards.
We're all trying to get in, Geraldine. Okay. There. Aha. Okay. Happy birthday, Geraldine. Happy birthday, Geraldine. I hope you have a very good one.
Yeah.
All the best.
All the best.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
We're trying something, okay? Let's go to the video.
There we go. Hi.
Hi, Geraldine.
Hi, Geraldine.
Hello, Geraldine.
It's your 80th
birthday.
and we are all here to wish you a very, very happy day.
On the 16th of?
14th of December.
14th of December.
Yes, 14th of December.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. From Pilgrim's Rest to Notwani in 80 years.
Oh my goodness,
Yes.
Yeah.
But we had some detours and stops, and it's quite a while since you settled then in Notwani, and we all gathered from that and gained from that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So my little thing to you, Geraldine, is I met you 20 years ago when we moved to Notwani, and that's when I started pottery. We have spent many memorable occasions.
That must
back
be
in your
longer than
company.
20.
No, 20.
Really?
And so we have been away on many lovely holidays. We've spent time doing pottery exhibitions, art in the park, suppers, dinners, lunches, breakfasts, so many things that I can name where we have been in your company.
Hello, Geraldine. What a joy it is to be celebrating your 80th birthday, along with many other people from far, sending you these messages. And this message from me comes to you from Zanzibar. But from these many people who are celebrating with you, it's not many of them who have had the honor of supping lead wine with you in Malawi, or have had the honor of squatting over a gas stove on the shores of Lake Malawi making pancakes, I think it was. I also have the honor of being one of the few people to benefit from your amazing instinct in nature, particularly with bird calls, to track a baby Pell's fishing owl. Do you remember that? Through the bush behind the shores of Lake Malawi, your having identified its extraordinary call, which had kept us awake all night. I have the questionable honor of being one of those thoroughly laughed at by you for leaping into the car, also in Malawi, when the elephants were trumpeting and fighting nearby, and Di and I scurried into the car out of sheer terror of what lay ahead during the night. Di and I have decided to share our memories so to avoid repeats, and I would just like to add to mine the true honor of having been one of your pottery pupils for so many years. Geraldine, I don't think you have any idea of what a richness to life that brought. Such a richness of creativity, sharing ideas, fun, and those wonderful suppers which Harold would always join us with. I'll never forget the supper that Harold joined us with some champagne in order to celebrate the date. I think it was something like 02, I can't remember, but it was a whole string of numbers that we celebrated and broke a bottle of champagne over together. But more than all these memories, Geraldine, it has been such a privilege to have you as a person, the essence of you as part of my life. That has enriched my life quite extraordinarily, and I just want you to know how very special it's been, how honored I feel, and how enriched my life has been in knowing you. Happy 80th birthday, Geraldine.
Happy birthday, Geraldine, and many happy returns of the many treasured memories of your inspiring company. Pioneer stargazing escapades into the dusty depths of Mucklody Game Reserve with our dear Janet. Bird club visits to my home village of Utsi in the company of experienced twitchers such as Mary Webb. Liver pate for those excellent Christmas fairs. Endless delightful Wednesday evenings spent potting, pontificating, eating and drinking delicacies from around the globe. Mucklody Jug Company, seen here, is testament to times well spent. As I eventually progressed to the wheel, my pottery made at Natwani Pottery under your tutelage is used and admired every day. You and my friends and the pottery live on. Gardening and homemaking occupy my time now, as you well understand, Geraldine. Thank you, Geraldine, for the chance to work with you and Harold and my lovely pottery friends. Kia lebo famma, le gamuso, sala le mudimu, hula.
Our final destination on our trip around the earth is New Zealand.
Hi Geraldine.
Happy 80th.
Happy 80th birthday. Sorry we can't be there to celebrate with you, but have a good time anyway, Geraldine. Lots of love from us in New Zealand.
Bye.
Bye now.
Now, Spaceship Ollie will begin its second mission of its space flight. Bumper, or Harold, will guide us to many different constellations which represent different moments in Granny or Geraldine's life. So let's begin. The first star that we will be visiting is Sagittarius because it is Granny's zodiac sign. Joan and John will be telling us more about her early years at Sagittarius.
The Bailey kids, or shall I say life with the Bailey kids. Life with Monty and Tris was a little different from that which other kids experienced. But we didn't know any other way of life. Each and every day, without exception, started at about 5:45. Edward, Geraldine, Joan and John, dressed in casual but warm clothes, headed for the kitchen, where we all collected our buckets and warm water. We then headed for the garage, where we mounted our bicycles with the buckets and water. We then rode to the stables, about 600 meters from our house, carrying our buckets of water. We were going to milk the cows and feed the horses. We all had our particular jobs to do. Edward's cow was Rachel, a gentle, small, dark brown animal. Genna's cow was Colleen, a large, reddish-brown Ayrshire. My cow was Molly, a brown and white, gentle, friendly creature. Our first job was to get the meal from the storeroom for the milking process and put it in the trough for the hungry cows. The cows loved this food and came into the milking parlour very readily to start their enthusiastic guzzling. We washed the udders with the warm water prior to milking, while the cows hungrily continued with their breakfast. There was much chatting and laughter during the milking process, and the occasional milk fight, where we would squirt each other with milk if something untoward was said. John, as the youngest, was seeing to the calves, some of which had to be fed with bottles. Once the milking session was over, we led the cows into their paddocks for the day, not forgetting to fill their water troughs. Thereafter, we had to get the milk home on our bicycles. I am sure you can picture the scene. 4 bicycles and 3 buckets of milk. Well, yes, you are right. They did not always arrive home totally intact. We all had the occasional accident. Milk everywhere, but not a lot at home. A few years later, we acquired horses, so these also had to be cared for in the morning. We spent many days and weekends riding our beloved Jimmy and Surrey. We were a well-known sight on Norse Mines, riding around the property. We even visited Mom and Dad playing tennis on the property. As we grew older, cricket became a real favorite. Maybe that's why we both ended up marrying cricketers. Peter May was captaining the English team at the time, and Genna had to be Peter May, her hero. I had to represent the opposition, South Africa, and so the fast bowler, Neil Adcock, was my choice. Now, our front lawn was ideal for test matches. However, there was one problem. The lawn was too short for my run-up and the wicket. So our dad and resident groundsman, Monty, was consulted about the problem. He very readily agreed to cut a hole in the hedge, which separated the front lawn from the driveway. This allowed me a perfect run-up. I could start in the driveway, run through the hole onto the lawn, and deliver a typical Neil Adcock thunderbolt. Thanks, Dad. You were so understanding and supportive.